I think about those families and I thought to myself, if they are alive, what kind of conditions are they being held under? And you said you're a father and a son and a husband yourself. If that was your family, how would you feel right now?
I wouldn't try to venture a guess to it, because this is the most difficult thing for me to face, as far as emotions of the families are concerned. I really feel for them.
What would you tell them now?
I went to see them, and I brought my children with me.
The families here in Kuala Lumpur,
yes,
the Chinese
family
in Kuala Lumpur.
Who are in Kuala Lumpur. I pray and I hope that I have something much more to tell them, and I pray for that every day. But then again, I have to be responsible in giving them hope that is corroborated, and it is something that is credible, that is something that they can really hold on to. Because actually at the end of the day, that is what they are hoping from us. And with time, I think I will prove it to them, that that intention is sincere. It is something that I want to get across through this interview today. And there will be many more interviews with CCTV, because until and unless I am there in Beijing, I won't be able to tell them face to face. And I can't reach all of them. And this is where, James, I think our chance to meet today and pass that message to them from me is a great opportunity, which I appreciate. But tomorrow, my responsibility is to get down to work again to find out where the plane is. Putting aside speculation, putting aside emotions, putting aside agendas maybe even, the fact that there are genuine people who sincerely want to come and help.
Do you think those
I think
people
that gives
will
me strength to persevere, and if it takes 2 years, if it takes 20 years, I'll give the assurance to the Chinese families that I will do it.
For the families, not just from China, those in Malaysia here where we are, those from the States and those from the more than 12 countries represented, do you give them your word now? Can you give them your reassurance that you have told them everything that you know right now?
I can give them my word, and I can assure everybody on record that whatever that I know, which is corroborated, and that has been the instruction of my Prime Minister from the beginning, that we'll be as transparent as we can. But provided that it is corroborated, it doesn't jeopardize the investigation. And in fact, we came on record to say that we've even put aside national security interests by sharing the information, the military data.
So there's no secret?
No.
No cover-up?
No, definitely not. I mean, how could there be a cover-up when it comes to lives, especially involving lives that we have not found yet?
Who would want to take a plane, hijack or not, who would want to take a plane, fly it out of Malaysia with 200-something people on board? And what would they have done with it? There's been no ransom, there's been no demands for money. Exactly. Who is this?
So do you really think that I can come out with an answer until we get more facts, corroborated evidence?
You have ideas?
Because we don't have any distress signals. We have nobody claiming to be responsible for it. Even if there's a hijack, there's no ransom notes. So for me to say and verify whatever speculation out there is probably irresponsible on my part.
There were the two passport holders,
yes,
who were using stolen passports. Right. They were ruled out of the investigation. They were found by the Malaysians and also by the Americans to not have any links, known links to terrorism. They were described as economic migrants who simply wanted to move to Germany. Are you going to go back to those two, and are you going to look for other suspect passengers with stolen or non-stolen passports?
That's my point. As soon as the evidence has been corroborated, as soon as we've got the international confirmation of it, and when we're comfortable that they are not a terrorist threat, we'll be the first to share it with the world, and that's what we did. So there is no cover-up. But until and such time that we have enough evidence to share that, we have proven it in the case of these two Iranians with the stolen passports. That in itself should give us, will back up what I've said, that there is no cover-up. And when the time comes and we are sure that that is the position, the world will know. And when we do that, it is very unfair for the world then to move on to a speculation that it is a hijacking situation, when only a few days ago it was a terrorist threat based on 2 individuals. So if we were irresponsible then and carried on and agreed on that, it would be a terrorism argument, and until found not to be, how credible would the Malaysian government be at that stage?
I want to finish off by asking you this question, not from the technical, not from the political, but for the mothers and fathers and the brothers and sisters and the sons and daughters out there who, as you must know, are going through an unimaginable time. We read about it in the papers and it sounds surreal. And for them it's different, it's life. And tomorrow you will still be Defence Minister. Do you care about them? They say that you don't.
I have children, I have a wife, and this is a responsibility that I have to answer, not only to the families, but to God. And that is a responsibility that I carry with me every morning when I wake up. So basically, it's not just about caring, which I do care, and I say it on record, but it's also a responsibility that I have to answer to God Almighty. And that is something that I cannot take lightly.
We really wish you luck as you continue this next phase, as you said, of this hunt for MH370.
Thank you very much, James. I wish me luck and pray very hard.
Thank you.